What up, y'all? Today I'm gonna show you guys how to make some easy ass Mexican chili beans. And I call them chili beans because it does use meat, but really all it is chorizo beans. And all we're gonna be using is chorizo, a can of some Vista pinto beans, some hot peppers, and some bell pepper, and some oil, and that's it. Nobody would ever even know that you're using canned beans. This shit is bomb. It tastes off the hook, and it's super duper easy to make. For your quick style Mexican chili beans or chorizo beans, this is all you're gonna need. I'm calling it chili beans because it is gonna take me. Chorizo beans, obviously, because it's gonna take chorizo. You're gonna throw in a quarter cup of cilantro, one whole bell pepper, two chiles hueros, two jalapeños, a quarter cup onion, 4 to 5 garlic cloves, one serrano. I'm using some Vista pinto beans. These are fire. No one will ever know what you're using. Then we're going to use about a quarter cup to half a cup of vegetable oil. We'll measure it out right now. And you're going to use 1/4 cup of beer, any type of beer you'd like. I prefer to use a darker beer. You can use whatever light beer you want, but the darker the better. First thing you want to get going for the chorizo beans is to start 1/4 cup of oil going. Let it get as heated as it can. Meanwhile, we're gonna start dicing up our 2 jalapeños, our 2 güeros, our 1 serrano, our onion, and our garlic. Once this is heated up, we're gonna throw this in there along with our bell pepper. I forgot to mention the bell peppers. The bell pepper is also gonna go in there. Meanwhile this is going, I'm also gonna start cooking the chorizo. I'm gonna start cooking our chorizo. If you have the time and the patience, I highly recommend you cut up 3 potatoes, finely diced, cook them separately from the chorizo, and then once you're ready to blend up the chorizo with the bean mixture, you add the papitas or the papas, the potatoes, and it tastes bomb as fuck. Like nobody would ever know. I luckily have already some cut up potatoes. I have about 3 potatoes that are cut up and diced in my fridge, so I'm gonna add those later and I'll show you what it is to look like. But for now, we're gonna cook the chorizo really good. Meanwhile, I got my oil burning for the beans. I'm gonna start dicing up my 2 güeros, my jalapeños, and my serrano. And my chorizo is also cooking. This is gonna really flavor everything. I'm also gonna dice up my bell pepper, my quarter onion, and my garlic cloves. I'll show you what that looks like in a sec. My oil has been heating up for quite a bit now, so I'm gonna take my güeros, my bell pepper, my jalapeños, my onion, my garlic, and my serrano, and I'm gonna throw them into this oil. I'm gonna give these guys a stir and I'm gonna let them crisp up a little bit. I'm gonna at least let them heat up for at least 3 minutes. Once your chilies, your onion, and your garlic start looking like this, a little bit of brown, then you want to take your 8-ounce can of some Vista pinto beans, reserve a half a cup of the juice, and then the rest you just want to throw it right in. Once that's in, cook it, stir it around. Really good, stir it around. So you see it's not really soupy at all. So I'm gonna take that half a can that I reserved and I'm gonna add the rest in. That's a little bit better. You see this is the consistency you want. It's a little bit soupy. Everything is mixed together. I'm gonna let this start simmering, and once it starts boiling, I'm gonna simmer it for about 5 to 6 minutes, and then I'm gonna add my cooked chorizo in. Okay, once your chorizo beans have been going, I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of beer. See how that bumps up really nicely? And then if I'm feeling kind of saucy, if I'm feeling kind of adventurous, I'm gonna add a second 1/4 cup of beer. And then I'm gonna let that boil just a little bit longer. I added the beer after they've been boiling for 4 minutes, so I'm gonna let them go for another 4 before I start. Yes, and I'm gonna smash them a little bit, just a little bit. I'll show you what the consistency looks like in a bit. This has been going for about 8 minutes now. Some Vista Pinto beans, all the chilies, the bell pepper, the onions, and the garlic that we put in here. Side note, I also put in a half a cup of red crushed tomatoes just because I had them on hand and I wasn't about to waste food. So this is ready for us to add our chorizo. This cooked chorizo is going into our chili bean concoction. We're gonna mix that up real good, and I'm gonna let it boil for another 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna start lightly smushing it. I don't want to completely smash the beans or the chilies because you want to have chunks of everything, but I am gonna smash it for about a minute and a half just to get these beans, these whole beans. You don't want to see whole beans like that. You want to have some smashed and some whole. So I'm gonna smash it a little bit. I'll show you in just a second. This has been going for about a minute after I put in the rest of the ingredients. I'm just gonna lightly smash them around again just for about another minute, minute and a half. I just want to incorporate everything all together, and I don't want to have complete pieces of baked beans or boiled beans. I want to have some smashed, some whole. You see that? Like, it's starting to get... I'm gonna turn this heat down because my hand is on fire. Okay, so now I have it on the lowest setting just so I can smash it all. That's about all I want to do. Let me just grab a spoon and show you what it looks like now. They're still whole beans, but as you can see, they're smushed. You still see the chunks of onion, the chilies, the little can of tomato that I put, and that's all that you want to do. Right now, the only thing I'm going to do is add my fresh cilantro, and we're set. And let me show you what it looks like at the end. After I diced the cilantro, it ended up to be about a half a cup. So now you just want to mix this up. The fire is already off, the beans are cooked and everything, and because of the heat of this, the cilantro is going to have plenty of time to just shrivel up and cook in there. But these are legit Mexican chili beans or Mexican chorizo beans. Let me just taste this. Oh my gosh, that's fire. Like, chorizo beans are done. Look how bomb that looks. You got the Some Vista canned pinto beans that you would never even guess are canned, because you got bell peppers, chilies, garlic, onion, and at the end we threw in that fresh cilantro. This is a secret. Shh, don't tell anybody that these are canned. Nobody will ever even know. I promise you. I've been told before that these are people's favorite beans, their second favorite beans. You won't regret making these. Make them right now.